What's up, everyone? It's Jose, and welcome to Kayak 101, powered by King. Guess what? We're ready to get the Shoalie out on its maiden voyage. I made sure we have all of our gear checked. I got my PFD paddle. The drain plug is don't make them. I've done that before where I've took my kayak out and that wasn't sealed. Next thing you know, I was like, what's going on? Why is all this water in my kayak? So make sure that that's nice and snug. I got all my fishing stuff. I've got everything put away. And yeah, we're over here at Kitchen Lake, small, tiny little lake, but it's perfect for getting this kayak out. So let's take this thing out on its maiden voyage and let's see how stable it is and see. I'm 210 pounds, 205 to 210 pounds, and hopefully this Shoalie will get me out there just fine. Come on. All right, and we are out and on the water. So I will tell you right now, this thing tracks very well. I mean, I am not skipping around. I am not doing anything crazy. I don't feel at any point in time do I feel like I can just fall over. And this Crescent Shoalie is nice. Let's do a little bit more. I want to see exactly what it's like to try and fish off this thing. All right, let's get a little closer to this. Seat's comfortable. I want to fish this grass line over here just a little bit more. And then I'll start to make my way down that a little bit farther. All right, let's test the stability of this thing. Let's see if I'm able to stand up. Oh yeah. I'm able to stand up, no problem in this thing. Look at this. That is incredible. All right, there you go. That was my first time out on the water with the Crescent Shoalie, and I must say I am super impressed. It's super responsive, and what I mean by that is it only takes a few paddles, and I'm able to go in the direction that I need to go. A big problem I had with a much larger, heavier kayak in the past is that it takes quite a bit of work to get it going to where you need it to go to start going forward, left, right, all of that. So having a very lighter, responsive kayak is great, especially if you are a beginner. And like I said before, the only things you need to get out on the water is your PFD, your paddle, and your fishing gear, and you're able to take that thing out. And that is why I chose it. It was specifically designed by Drew Gregory, who is a King Pro, and I figured, hey, it would tie in perfectly to this. So I had an amazing time out there in the water. Did I learn a few things? Absolutely. And in the next episode, that's when we're going to talk about things that I'm going to go ahead and slowly add to it to make my fishing experience just that much more better. But one King product that I definitely recommend for anyone out there on the water, whether it's on a boat, definitely if you're on a kayak or on a float tube or anything like that, that is the King Hyper Seal boxes. And simply because, like it said, it's a Hyper Seal, so it's watertight and it floats. Regardless of the situation you're in, the water's going to get onto your vessel, and you don't want water to get into your hooks, to screw up your tackle and all of that. So you want to have something where it's going to keep your expensive fishing gear shielded from the elements, and the Cast King Hyper Seal does that. Again, I'm Jose, and thank you for watching Kayak 101 powered by Cast King.